Hey Aquarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading for January 20th through the 22nd, 2023. This is for Aquarius. Last shuffle here for Aquarius. Aquarius, we have a creative endeavor, and we have courage, and we have increase here that flipped out. So, a creative endeavor is very interesting with this courage. This would tell me that you are having the increased energy is like abundance. Sometimes the increase can be not so good, but overall, this looks very promising. Like you're going to have the courage, maybe to handle a lot of attention or abundance that, like, it's coming from maybe from your from your projects or something. You may be in high demand. All right, if you are starting something artistic, or very much so, something therapeutic and artistic, and it may be stemming from being triggered or hurt. And I've been seeing this is like the third or fourth time I've seen a sign turn pain into profit, or a trial into triumph. That's what this looks like. That may be something that you do here, and it turns into something amazing. There's an increased need, or spirit is sending. There's a cycle going, like coming towards you, where you really do need to dig in or try to um, embrace your artistic side and put a lot of your pain into it. I was saying this in the other signs that it had this same energy, is that some of the most beautiful music I've ever heard in my life, when you ask questions about like what inspired you to write this, or what inspired you to write, to do XYZ, or to create whatever, and they'll say things like, oh, my child fell from so and so, or like I know Eric Clapton, and when he made this song, Tears in Heaven, and the song is beautiful, probably so heartbreaking, one of the top 10 most heartbreaking songs, but it's beautifully put together, and it won a lot of awards, and it was born out of a lot of pain. If you don't know the story, look it up. But we have here creative endeavor, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, the Tower, and Knight of Wands. This is born out of a feeling like you're not. I would say this, okay? There's a feeling of maybe feeling like you're not nurtured in a situation. It looks as though you have been left waiting in a situation, and it's painful, and it triggers something within a person. It's triggering something within you. At least that's what this is showing. And it shows with the Tower that this is something that is, it's devastating. It may have actually come out of nowhere to you, that you were waiting, but now you're no longer waiting, or this is an increased feeling inside of you. I'm not waiting anymore for Jack. I'm not going to continue to nurture something that flees from me, or it's like whatever this is. If it's a person, they're just they're galloping towards a tower, like they're so excited about going, and it's triggering, like, oh, is that better than dealing with me right now, or doing what I need, giving me what I need, or something like that. And they're spirit saying, remember this stuff and throw it into a creative endeavor. If you are a writer, if you do music, I mean, whether you sing or you play instruments, if you are an artist that sketches, paints, whatever, um, anything, dance, photography, all of that. They're saying throw yourself into that, and put it all into it, right? It's going to become very, very lucrative for you. Courage, Ace of Swords, and Temperance. The courage energy here is to face the truth and realize that all things are going to work out for you. You have to have the courage to see that, to see the truth of it. They're saying the truth is begot you. Temperance does not play. Temperance makes things happen no matter what. Temperance sees your situation and is like, don't worry, I got you. I'm about to turn this into something amazing. What she does, and I don't know if you are familiar with Temperance, she takes, in other decks, she has fire in one chalice, and the other chalice she has water. And she's pouring it into a bowl of earth, right? And what comes out of it is a beautiful plant. And it's like, that's impossible. Well, that's what she deals in. She deals in impossibilities. So we have loss with the Nine of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. This may be right now. Of course, you may have felt as though you had something that was going to build and last. Nine of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. And it could be a relationship, or it could be the path that you were on. Maybe you already started working on some art. Maybe you started working on something here and it did not go the way you wanted it to. As a matter of fact, it may have flopped. And the real reason is because you have to put your pain into it. You have to put your sadness into it, portray it in an abstract way, or some even directly through song lyrics, or abstractly through it, poetry. All of this, they're saying that where you didn't, where you went wrong, maybe have been that you have got to use your pain for something beautiful to grow from it. Okay, and so you have professional assistance here. And then you have King of Swords, and you have the Sun. So the professional assistance is your own mind, Aquarius. You may be sharper than you give yourself credit for. That's your mind here, because the Sun it represents self. They're saying that you are your own personal professional assistant. Isn't that something? You mentally, it's like you're so sharp. You know that you've got to be optimistic. You know, like you're becoming, if you are not doing this, you have to become your own cheerleader. You have to be the one to inspire optimism within yourself. I don't think anyone else can do that for you. Okay? Because you have a gift, you have a talent. This is saying so here. Maybe like something that you don't even realize, like boom, all of a sudden, full speed. First, you're tentative and hesitant. Then it's like, oh my gosh, I'm good at this. I'm great at this. This works. This is great. And Knight of Wands, you're rushing back towards it. Also represents that when you put all that energy together to create something beautiful, all the pain, all of the abandonment and all that stuff, because that's what Nine of Wands is all about. I've been abandoned. I've been wounded. I've been through everything and back. And even though it's over, even though it's not even happening to me anymore, I'm still reliving it right now. That's that energy, right? So either way, you could also be that person that's dealing with someone who, now that everything is falling apart for them, they're coming back. Especially if they see that you're doing something artistic, right? Oh my gosh, Aquarius, I didn't know you were that good. It's like, you would have known if you didn't have your head up somewhere, if you catch my drift. So anyway, the loss is the idea or some sort of plan that you had for your future. You may have had a plan set up with the Nine of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles, right? It's a loss. It's a wash. It's not even really a wash. It's the fact that it's actually, right now, it'll deplete you, and it's not where it needs to be. It's like at half mast right now, kind of thing, if you were to look at it that way. It would just held you back. So Spirit kind of took it away a little bit. The courage to see the truth of the situation, that everything happens for a reason, and everything's going to work out. Okay, and so that's just it there. They're saying you're your own personal assistant. I think that's amazing. They want you to get to a more positive place. They want you to be more optimistic about your situation. So you could be dealing with a Leo. We have Sagittarius. Okay, we have Scorpio. We also are dealing with Aquarius, another Aquarius, Libra or Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus here. Okay, you don't have to be dealing with these signs at all, right? These signs could be in your chart. We do have Capricorn or Aquarius, Capricorn cusp. You could be a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. We also have Leo, Virgo cusp here as well. All right, you don't have to be, like I said, you don't have to be dealing with these signs at all. They could be in your chart. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.